What's up, guys? It's John from Go 69, aka John Everson. That's besides the point. Today I got a special deck profile. I've been seeing this deck pop up a lot recently. It's True King Dinos. So yeah, the reason why I'm making this, I wanted to hold off for this for a while, but I have to return a pot of extravagance to my friend because he wants to sell it. I wanted to hold off until I got 3 of them so I can show you the full one, but it is what it is. If I pull them in the future, you'll see an updated one. But yeah, so anyway, let's get into this deck profile, man. Let's go.
Let's see what you got.
All right, cool. First off, big bad boy himself, 3 Ultimate Conduct. He's the GOAT of this. I see a lot of people only run 2. I say that's wrong, but some will say I'm retarded. It's fine. He bricks when you open 3, but I've only done that once. So what he does is you can banish 2 dinos from the graveyard, summon him. You can swing at every monster once, and every time he swings at the start of the battle step, you can send it to the grave and inflict 1,000. That gets around a lot of cards that are like go off when they're destroyed by battle. So because he sends, it gets around a lot of the meta, a lot of cards. Also, he has a second effect that during either player's main phase, you can destroy a card you control or in your hand, and you can flip all cards your opponent controls and face down defense. So yeah, he's great. He's a GOAT, and I love him. The other 3 Overraptor, he is great. The best normal summon of the deck. When he summons, you can either add or dump a dino. He has a second effect that I don't use as much as I should. Basically, it's like you can destroy 1 other level 4 lower dino on the field, destroy it, and then special summon 1 dinosaur monster from your graveyard in defense position. So it's funny because I used to think that his effect was the hard ones per turn. Turns out it's not. It's kind of like Orcus, where it's per card. One person tried to argue with me, and then a judge came over and told me otherwise. So I was like, yay. But it's hilarious because you have to destroy first. So if you want, you could destroy like Babysaurus. Babysaurus' effect will go off, and then you just resummon the Babysaurus you killed. So it's dummy thick, and I love it. And it's fine. Is that right? Nope, that's not right. Don't mind me. Technical difficulties. Best protection for dinos, miscellaneous. You basically just dump him from your hand during either player's main phase. Protects your dinos from activated card effects. So legit anything is just safe. It also protects you from being a beard, which is great. It has a graveyard effect, which is also insane, which is going to be more insane once we get our new Crystal Beast, whatever it's called.
Jewel Beast.
Jewel Beast. When we get him and I'm blanking on the set's name, but when that card comes out, he'll be even great. Because his graveyard effect is that you banish him and any number of dinos, special summon a dino whose level equals out to the dinos you banished. So he's going to be so good because you'll just banish him, and I believe the new card's a level 1. It is a level 1, so yeah, you just banish him and summon Jewel Beast and you search a evolution pill.
Underrated card that never got a super rare or a secret.
Yeah, he's a common. I hate it.
I would love to see him in a secret rare.
I understand why he was at 1 at one point, but I'm so glad he's back at 3. The babies. 2 Babysaurus, 1 Petrodon. I like Babysaurus more than Petrodon. I should probably bump up Babysaurus to 3. And I see some people that run the
Petrodon.
The Fire Baby, Druid or whatever he is, just because he's a tuner and can sink into Trishula. I don't run that build, and you'll see why in a second. But if I were to change anything of this ratio, I'll probably bump him up to 3. You should know what he does. If either one of these gets destroyed by card effect, you can summon a dino. Summon level 4 low Babysaurus, level 4 higher from Petron. He's not as useful anymore because Pancratops is at 1, but the only card you really summon, I summon off him, is mostly Pancratops. But you can summon Overraptor and Miscellaneous off him. But you mostly use Babysaurus for that. But yeah, those are my babies. The ones up, Panker Tops. You know what he does. Your opponent controls more monsters. Special summon at any point of duel. The turn, either player's turn, you can tribute himself, pop a card on field. Overtext. If he's sent to the grave, you can add an evolution pill.
That's what the Jewel Beast is going to be used.
Yeah, the Jewel Beast is going to replace him because I can't wait so I can finally summon him properly. Because you can never summon him properly. You have to, if you have 5 banished dinos, you shuffle him back and summon him. The only time I've ever gotten him out is with double evolution pill when I already have my ultimate conductors out. That's the only time.
But at that point, if you don't win, there's no point.
Yeah.
You just
the main reason why you want him on field is that he's a free negate for a spell or trap card. I don't know if he banishes monster effect. Camera guy, can you see?
no.
I think it's just spell and trap.
Negate the activation, and if you do destroy that card, if this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can add 1 evolution pill.
Yeah, so it's only spell and trap. All right, cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's fine. He's only one of. If you open him, he is dumb. It's just a dead brick unless you can find a way to get rid of him. Other one of Giant Rex, great body on field. Gains 200 for every banished dino.
And that's if my boy right here, Big T-Rex, and you're banishing a lot in this deck.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the more you banish, I think what's the highest you got him to, like 38?
Yeah, 38 was the highest I ever got him at.
And that's a beefy boy.
The only downside is that he cannot attack directly, but it's fine if you just swing with 38 beats.
If you have an attack shield, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that's my one of dinos. Time for the True King package. I run 3 fires. He is right now the best True King. I know Earth is at 1, but he's only at 1, so he's not that good. Basically, all True Kings do the same thing. You can destroy from your hand or on the field at least 1 fire and any other card to summon them. And if you were to destroy the same type, they get additional effects. So for him, if you were to destroy 2 fires, he can banish a card on field. It does not target. It is once per turn, but it's cool. If he's destroyed, I think, and sent to grave, you can special summon a non-fire worm from what does that say? Yeah. You can add 1 non-fire monster from your graveyard to hand. All right, cool. I can read upside down now. Cool. Perk activated. On Earth. I like him just because, same thing, if you destroy 2 Earths to summon him, you can banish 3 monsters from your opponent's extra deck with different names. So, he's insane. I love him. When he's destroyed, you can special summon 1 non-Earth worm type from your graveyard. So if Fire's already in grave and he goes, you can just revive him. So that's pretty cool. I used to play to win, but I was an idiot, so don't play win. Alright, my hand traps. 3 Ash, 3D Crow. Best hand trap in the game right now is Ash. Don't at me. Second best for this deck is DD Crow, because it gives you filler for double evolution pill. Because you need a dino, non-dino, so if you have more non-dinos in grave, you know, it helps you out. So, yeah. Onto the spells. 3 Lost World, one of the best field cards in the game right now. It's so underrated. Once per turn, if a dino is summoned, you can just give your opponent a token. While they control that token, they cannot target any monsters you control with card effects except normal monsters, hence the token. Also, all monsters except for dinos on the field, while this is on the field, I think they lose 500?
500.
Yeah. Also, if a token on the field were to be destroyed by battle, you can destroy a dino from your hand or deck instead, and then you just go off there. So like the big play is your normal Overraptor Chainlink 1, this Chainlink 2. They cannot, at that point, they cannot negate the search or dump with Overraptor, because that's how chains work in Yu-Gi-Oh! and then you'll just give him a token, get your search or dump, swing of your Overraptor, effect, destroy token, not token, destroy baby source, and just go off from there. So it's dummy thick. I got my 3 fossil digs, and yes, Marcus, camera guy, I did get my 2 super rares in the mail.
Yeah,
all flossy, boy. Yeah, you know what they do. Add 1 level 6 or low Dino from your deck hand. My personal opinion, I really like this super rare. I think this is one of the cleanest super rares in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the white of the pavement makes the colorful people just pop out more. But it's a little nitpicky. Sometimes, you know, in Yu-Gi-Oh! We don't look at the art, we just want them to do big bad things. But it's so simple, yet it looks...
A card deserves it, a card deserves it.
Yeah, it looks so clean, you know? Alright. 2 double evolution pills. I see some people play 1. I kind of cringe a little bit, but it's whatever. You know what it does. Banish a Dino, non-Dino special summon a level 7 or higher Dino, ignoring their summon conditions. It's basically what it does. Can't wait for trophies. Still be searchable off a normal summon, which is dumb, or just a summon in general. Alright, now this is where I hate using the word spice in tech. It's just different. Everyone uses the synchro version with Trishula and all that. I run the fusion version. So I run 3 super poly. I'm here to break boards. You can go full Orcus combo. I'll just get rid of your entire board to summon the big boy. That's what I do. And it's great. This also helps me with overtext sometimes. So I'll have it in hand and I can't get rid of it. So I'll just super poly and discard overtext for cost and search an evolution pill. So this helps me out more times than any of the synchro cards could ever do.
Helps to unbreak, boy.
Yeah. The one part of extravagance that I won't have after tomorrow because I gotta give it to my friend so he can make money because he's a broke boy. You know what it does. The only cards I really want in my extra deck, I run 3 of, so the chance of me banish all of that just is low. Now for my fields, diagram for True King. It boosts True Kings by 300. You destroy a card from your hand to add a True King from deck to hand. So your most good choice you'll just destroy Baby Swords in hand, just search something, get effect off Baby Swords because it destroys. Terraforming to search diagram or Lost World, it's up to you, and set rotation. Best card because if you're forced to go first because they know you're doing playing dinos and you just set rotation them, they can't activate Babel because this card's wording is that as long as they control a field card, they cannot set or activate a new field card. So it's insane. It basically just blocks out their field zone. Basically what it does, you set 2 different field zones and you and your opponents. That's what it does. I understand why this is at 1. I had to get it in super rare because max rarity everything. And that's the main deck. Solid 40. Now for the extra deck. Like I said, I run the fusion version. So I run the Predator Plant Fusion package. Starving Venom, 2 darks. If he leaves the field, he just nukes your opponent's field. Predator Plant Dragostapelia. 1 fusion monster, 1 dark monster. He's just basically there to get over Winda. And the MVP for Orcus, I'm not even going to try and say his last name. Big Predator Plant boy. 3 darks.
Predator Plant Trip.
Yeah, I'm going to call him Trip. His effect is insane. Because if I remember right, I can read it right now. If your opponent controls a monster... Nope, that's the wrong one. When your opponent special summons a monster from the X deck, while I control this card, I think I can just negate the summon. Yeah, I can negate the summon if I do destroy that card. So, yeah, he's insane.
And let's also not forget that it's a 3,000. It's a mirror beef boy.
Yeah, he's a big boofy other fusion Mud Dragon. Just 2 monsters with the same attribute and types. It's just Mud Dragon. I never really use this effect. I've summoned him a few times, but I mostly go off the Predator Plant package. because we run True Kings.
Boy.
Calamity, you know what he does, you know. The funniest thing that has ever happened that I did not know I could do is I super polyed him, and then I did not know he was a level 9. So I used him and one True King I had to rank up to him. I did it against you, Marcus, and you were like, what is this bullshit? And I was like, I don't know. Yeah, but you know what he does. Detachment material, your opponent cannot use monster effects. So, yeah, it's VFD. The Elxor package, Lagia and Doka. Lagia's to negate a normal summon or spell and trap. You detach both materials. I have him in ultra rare. You can't really see him in this sleeve. Yeah, see, it's shiny.
Oh, my eyes.
Yeah, ultra rare, bro. And then Doka I have in secret rare because he's not ultra. This is just to negate monster effect. Just detach one. So 1, 2, summon, spell and trap monster. That's what he does. They're also my rank 4, so I have a pretty big rank 4 package. Case in point. Tenil Dragon just to pop back row. Abyss Dweller just to say fuck you Orcus. And basically any deck that this actually helps me mirror matches, to be honest, because it prevents your opponent from banishing monsters from their graveyard. And then he's the MVP. I mostly use him to draw too, but if I know I can OTK, I just make my Ultimate Conductor 7500. So yeah, he's really fun. Pentastag, just to give Ultimate Conductor piercing. I can never say his name right. He's basically just to make monsters and himself a different type for True Kings. That's why I run him. He's better than I thought he would be. And then MVP for when I'm forced to go first, Appaloosa. I pulled him by chance. Me and my boy Marcus were coming back from Chick-fil-A, and we hit a GameStop, and they had one Rising Rampage. And he basically, if it was not for Marcus, I would not have this. Because he was just like, buy it. And I was like, I only want one card in it. And I was like, well, you might pull. And I was like, all right, fuck it.
I was literally, he was saying, no, I don't want to waste any more money. I was like, boy, you're going to regret it. I can feel it. I can feel it in my loins. This is going to be a good one. It's like Chick-fil-A and GameStop, boy. Chick-fil-A and Appaloosa.
Yeah,
this is going to be the day.
I'm sad that we didn't record this because I honestly didn't think I was going to pull this. We should have recorded this. It's fine though.
Dude,
yeah.
We were flipping out in the car, bro.
The best end board for her is her and Ultimate Conductor. You can get True King of all calamities, but I never really end on that board because I don't extend that much because fear of Nibiru. So mostly I'll just end on her and Ultimate Conductor. So I'll have 3 negates, and after the 4 negates are done, I'll just use Conductor's quick effect to kill her to flip all my opponent's monsters face down. But yeah, that's 15 for the extra side deck. I laugh that I run this. It's the fucking asteroid that killed the dinos, and I run it in dinos. So I find that amusing. You know what Nibiru is. It's fucking Nibiru. 3 Lancia for anything that banishes. I'm kind of sad because this is secret and the others are ultras. Over time, I want to bump these up to secret as rare as well because these sleeves make all the rarities pop. But yeah, 3 Lancia for any deck that wants to banish. 2 Lost Wind. My boy David got me hooked on this card because I didn't think it was that good at first. It basically is a free double negate and destroy, I think. Yeah, so you target a special summon monster, negate its effects and its attacks are halved. And then when this card's in the grave, you can set this card but banish it when it leaves the field. So you can use it technically twice for 1. Yeah. In the future, I'm probably going to try the evenly matched version of this deck, but for now, this deck's fine. 3 anti-spell fragrance, because Pendulums needs to be kicked in the dick even more. I know 1 ultra, 2 commons. I want to bump these up. This is just for Pendulums. That's the only reason. You can't summon out the ass. I'm going to say no to your scales. What do you mean you guys got hit on a ban list? You need to get hit more because you're a broken mechanic. It just basically says each player has to set their spells before they can use them. So it's cool. 1 red reboot. I thought I had a secret rare. I didn't, so I had to use this. It's a shame that it's at 1 now because floodgate decks are still a thing. And this was our real own out, so. And then 3 Twin Twisters. I thought I had a 3rd secret rare. I don't. It's just back row. Because I don't like Mystic Mine. Mystic Mine is a heavy out to this deck. Even though you can technically play it in this deck as well, I don't because I feel like that's unfair. I feel like any card that just prevents the play of the game is unfair, and you should build an actual deck that you have to learn and get better with using, you know? So anything that just says activate field spell and set 5, I don't think is a fun deck to build, play, or even play against. That's just my opinion, and a lot of people agree with me. But yeah, that's 15 for the side. Yeah, and that's my my deck. I also have this Momo Center because she's precious, love her, and I wanna get more Jurassic Egg tokens. I just substitute them for all of these other shit, but it's regardless. But yeah, that's my deck. I'm gonna try in the future when Jewel Beast comes out, you will see an updated version of this. By that time, I should have my 3rd evenly match, and I will play test that a lot. I want to try something new with this video. I know I said with the last video I uploaded, which is hopefully out now, that I want to try doing combo videos. I want to try and do combo videos for this one first. But other than that, yeah, this deck's great. The only problem is that I keep going 2-2 at locals. Someone commented that once in the last version, but it's mostly because I play against back row decks, and before now I didn't have my Twin Twisters, so that was my kryptonite. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a like, share with your friends. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate the amount of people that watch this, even though it's basically just the algorithm just helping us. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good shit. Yeah, this is John from Ghostly Snails, signing out. Peace.